is a gloomy one. We got some snow last night, and I was just sitting out here putting on my shoes to go into the studio, and I thought I would do a quick little live with you and give you a tour of what's been happening in there. Today, the snuggle nest there is moving, just finishing water this morning. I don't drink coffee. I really only drink water. Water is my thing. Okay, let's go into the studio. Morton is away at the doctor getting blood work done. Our bedroom's there. We live in an old church, and my commute to work is like this. And then I'm going to put this on. I normally don't do this. Ziggy, turn on studio. Okay. Ziggy, turn on desk. Ziggy, turn on desk. Okay. But I want to show you this. This is our glass studio. This is our vitrograph kiln. We make vitrograph there. This is our son was doing silver clay work here yesterday. And this is going to be where I'm doing glass blowing, glass bead lamp work making. It's a metal table. It's awesome. And we call this a cemetery studio. This is some of the glass that we make. Here, we call this, it looks like noodles, but it's glass. We call this a cemetery studio because the old church has a beautiful cemetery behind it. We're on the south side of this hill. It's gorgeous. Good morning, Rachel. And we've been moving things around in here. I love it. I absolutely love it. The shipping desk is here, will always be here. And Morton was in here last night doing some rearranging on me. The goal is to always keep this clear because I come in here and I ship orders in the morning. So all my packaging, my everything is here. We like to recycle, so I do use old boxes too for shipping. That was a priority mailer that someone had sent to me. The boxes that we have made up here, I have so many of them made up at the moment. I need to deal with them. This is Murini. This is glass rods that Morton has made up from the vitrograph kiln. They're gorgeous. This one is pink, gray, and purple. This one is orange, yellow, and green. And then he chops them up with this into Murini. So now he can stand here, or I can stand here and chop, chop, chop. And my desk this is where I'm going to be working this morning. I'm going to wait because someone just messaged me that they're placing an order just now. So I'm going to wait to do the orders till I'm processing all of them. And you can see we got some weather last night. And these are some of the hearts that are on our website just now. Absolutely gorgeous. We got some ice and snow, but not at all as bad as they said it was going to be. So I'm happy for that. And this is the new studio sign. We just put it up yesterday, and it's up. It's a drawer on the wall, had painted the inside. Morton says, and I agree with him now looking at this, I need to cut a piece of white paper and put behind that sign because the 1870 part gets lost. Maybe we do that this morning. Let's do that. I'm going to set you down here so you can see this. And I'm going to find, I think I know just where the perfect paper is. Good morning. How are you? Let me get a piece of paper here to put behind there. I think I have one piece that's big enough. Where is it? Nope, not big enough. Let's look for another. not any bigger. Let's look for paper big enough to put back there. And I want it to be white, so we can really see well. Darn it, I might not have any. Might not have any paper right here. I might need to get a piece. Wait a minute. Now, what's this? What is this I see? Good morning. I have a piece here, I think. Dang it. I was drawing a little plan on this side, and this is part of the printout here. This won't work. No, this won't work. And all of our paper, we've moved out of here and down by our printer. I have kiln shelf paper. Wait, what do I have in here? This is my firing schedule. Thanks. I gotta put my hair up. Oh, look at this. This is perfect. That's a piece of typewriter paper. Oh, that's absolutely perfect. Perfect. Oh, I have something else that might work too, but I think this is going to be really good. I think this will be good. So I need to cut it to size. Actually, just here. This is pretty because it's very translucent. It'll let the light show through. I'm deciding now if I tear it or if I cut it. This is old vintage typewriter paper. And I think, since I just have this one sheet, I think I'm going to wait now. It does make it look better. The 1870 definitely shows up now. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna cut it. You might be able to hear the choo-choo train. It's going by. I'm getting ready to turn on the lights and get working. I just got an order for some Shamrock pendants from one of my boutique customers. Has ordered a dozen from me. So we're gonna make those up and get those firing. But first, the sign. And I'm gonna show you something cool to do with this little scrap because I don't like to waste anything. Now, I'm gonna just put this, I think, with a piece of tape for now. Maybe. I think I'm gonna put just a piece of tape on here. I made a really big piece of tape. I'm gonna regret this. I already regret this. I'm gonna stick it up with glue, but not right now. Okay. Now I'm gonna see if I can't slide this in because I got a gap at the top. Let me slide this over just a little bit so I can reach my hand in here and get this right. Come on now. Yeah. Regretting. I know. No, too high. Aw. Okay, it's gonna stay there. It's gotta just stay there for now. That's okay. Slide that back over. That was more struggle than I wanted. But there you go. There you got it. I'm gonna put on my big overheads. The1870Studio.
Okay.
My big overheads to work are the way to go on this gloomy morning. Makes a difference. Ziggy, turn off desk.
Okay.
Well, that's kind of too dark. That's better. I'm still figuring out the lights and all in here. Yeah. I still got a lot to figure out in here. And my bangs, even though I just cut them, they're already like down in my eyes. And my hair is down on my face. Good morning, how are ya? Okay, this thing that I just made, I'm gonna turn it into a cute little flower. And I'm gonna do that by folding this. Let's fold it like this. And then I'm gonna cut little strings from it. Little, you'll see. So in here, this side, and now I'm gonna crunch them up a little bit. Girls are still here. They leave on Saturday. They've been here for a month. We usually have people for 2 weeks, which is good. A month is a long time. A month is a long time. Okay, I'm gonna use this little stick to put this on. I'm gonna just open this up now. Open this up. And we probably are not gonna host workawayers anymore. It's really hard when you social media and have people living in your house. It's really, 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 really hard. It's because you want to respect their privacy. You can't like right now. Well, they sleep till about noon every day, and I'm a morning person, and so I have to be back in the studio being super quiet. It's not conducive. Okay, I'm gonna take this and put this right around the top and right up this little bit right here on that little stick. And now we're gonna twirl. We are gonna twirl. Whenever we've done workaway before, they've had a separate living space, which is better for privacy for them and for us. And I don't know what kind of flower this is gonna be, but it's gonna be a pretty one. Oh, I hear Morton. Morton's back from the doctor, yay. I'm gonna put some more glue right down on this strip. I'll put some more glue there. I'm gonna straighten my sign up then. Just not now. I have stuff to do. But I know, I'm distracted already. How'd it go? How'd it go?
It went through, they got it first stick.
I'm doing a live on YouTube, honey.
What are you making?
It's paper from the scrap from up here. I gotta arrange it better. Ziggy, turn on lamp. Wait, Ziggy, turn on desk. Yes, I meant desk. Ziggy, turn on desk.
Okay.
See, honey?
Oh,
Does it look better with the white pot?
yeah, you can see it now.
I gotta fix it though. It's up too high. I did it one-handed. It was not smart. Ziggy, turn off desk.
What are you making, a brew?
It's a little flower. It was from the offcut from my typing paper.
Yeah, I said to the girl that it was to use a thin needle and my veins like to hide, and she got it first stick.
Good. Yeah, they're good there. Morton had a blood draw. This and that says, hello, Morton.
Hi there.
How's the weather out there?
It's drizzly, like rain at the moment.
Just like rain. Ugh.
Well, when I say rain, it's that sort of sleety rain.
Yeah. Good day to stay home.
It's 34 degrees with showers.
So there, we have a cute little flower that I might put petals on and make this a center of something. But I knew that if I just let that piece of paper lay there, it would be wasted. So I'm gonna put this up here now. Oh, pop it there. Nope, it's not working there. Put it up in my cup. Honey, would you stick this up in my cup where that big red candle is up here? Thanks, babe. It's glue at the top. Okay, let's go to here. And so I had done Ziggy, turn off desk.
Okay.
I had done these up. I'm not gonna even bother fusing these, honey. Babe,
What?
I'm not gonna bother fusing them because they just don't come out. Yeah, they broke so
I
bad.
took a screenshot of that. This time it did it
Okay.
correctly in case it changes.
All right. I'm gonna just set this to the side right now. Dang it. Would you set these over on that piece of glass there? Just watch yourself. They're super sharp. Just on there. Thanks, honey. The people gave me ideas on what to do with these, but I think I'm gonna turn these into fairy windows. I think they're gonna be fairy
I wonder
windows.
why the little ones worked and the bigger ones just
Honey,
cracked.
they didn't work. They're sharp as heck on here.
Alright.
And they work because they're not,
Well, I could run them in the grinder.
we can sand them down.
That's a furnace.
Yeah. I'm gonna set these up here. If you want to grind them later, go for it. They definitely need cold working. And they're like super thin. I'm just scared of them cracking. And then these were experiments from a piece of bottle. And again, like that's a full fuse, and feel how jagged they stayed. And a full fuse, normally a full fuse, when you put glass in a full fuse, it goes like this. These stay pointed, jaggy edges. Morton's gonna grind them. We'll see what happens. And the same way with this, babe, that was full fuse.
Mm-hmm.
And look at, I mean, it's super jaggy still. This would be a cute sun catcher though.
I don't know if it just needs higher temperature or what.
I don't know.
What's the rain forecast? Have you looked at all?
I have not
need to
looked.
get a cart of wood in, but it's drizzling now.
Yeah, just wait. I don't think it's supposed to rain all day. I'm gonna set these over here. Babe, I thought these would be cute little fairy windows for fairy houses. Some of them I put a piece on top. Oh, that's interesting. That one I put a hanger on and it pulled it to the center of it. I've never seen that happen before.
That means it should be off the 10, eh?
Yeah.
I'll wait till then.
Yeah. I'm gonna plug my phone in while we're here. They're signed up to do glass blowing. That's awesome. Glass
That's
blowing's
crazy
so
that
fun.
that wind blew over that gravestone at the corner there.
Yeah, we
Must
had
have been the ice got underneath it and it blew it over.
a brand new gravestone that had just been set, got blown over, knocked on its side. It's terrible. Yeah, these ones are gonna need a little work. Do you wanna, here, let me put these in a little lid for you. I got one right here. Morton's gonna see what he can do to fix these up. Not a heck of a lot, really. This is things that are not compatible. We'll see. We might be able to salvage them and turn them into something. At least fairy windows for the flat ones. Do you want to get your breakfast and get our tablets? And I would I don't want an energy or one of my drinks straight away, protein drink right away. I just want water, please. With my tablets. I'm brokenhearted about this. My bubbles up sign. Would you set this over on that? Wait, let me stack this up. That piece I fused back together and it stayed. But, see that piece I fused back together, but it's just not. Just be careful. Hold it from the bottom. Just set it on that other glass. When I have time to experiment, I will. Like some of these came out cool looking, but they're so sharp. So sharp. We'll see. We'll see what happens with them. I might do something mosaic-y with them too. I don't know. Honey, I'm gonna give you these to set over there as well. Thank you. All right, now we're gonna shamrock it. We are gonna shamrock it. Would you lay those on that, or stick those back in there where they go? Thanks, honey. All right, so these, I need to do a dozen. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Okay. Just water in my pills. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'm probably going to make more than that, but these have been cut out by a laser. And see how they have this little nub on the top of them? I got to take the nub off. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to do these on here so we can see them better, hopefully. Hopefully you can see it better. This is COE 96 glass. I know exactly how this is going to fuse. So this, you take your nippers, these little nippers, and you gotta nip off this part. And I have done so much nipping that my arms and my hand, they are worn out from this. I like to save those little clear ones because it's COE 96. It'll all fuse together. Just drop them on here. This is something I would like to get Morton to do for me. You can also grind these off with the grinder, but when you grind them off, you lose that little piece of glass. So these are going to be shamrocks. And they're going to be pendants with a variety of different metal finishes for the bales that they hang from. Copper, a lot of copper. I think she wants 6 copper, 3 silver, 3 gold, I think. So Murini is these little pieces of glass. These ones have little shamrocks in them. Can you see that little shamrock? These have little shamrocks in them. And I have little bits of green here. This is green Murini that we've made. And I have some little tiny straight sticks here of Murini that we've made. So I'm gonna look for, certain ones of that. Now, I'm gonna need a couple things here. I'm gonna need my glue. Got it. Because we gotta get things to stick. And I'm gonna look to see if I have, oh, and I think I do. This is a blue. This is a turquoise blue. This is a yellow. Where is my green? Am I out? I'm out of my green. We're gonna make up a little custom mix here for these. These are gonna get a little custom mix. So this little container here, I'm gonna put, I have green opal right here. But I'm gonna make this mix about a third of the way with the green opal. I just almost threw that in my garbage can. It's not even that early. I have been awake since 4 a.m. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Sheila and Michelle. Sheila, I had a dream you were here. I'm taking that as a sign. I'm gonna send you a message today. I wanna get a date worked out with you in March where you can come down and create with me. I dreamt last night you were here, Sheila. Okay, spoon, that's what I need. My little spoon. This little spoon. So whenever I mix a custom color for frit like this, it's really fun. And you don't want to overdo it. I'm gonna start with 1 scoop of blue and 1 scoop of this yellow powder. March, like the second, or the last weekend in March, I'm gonna put 2 scoops of this yellow powder in. And now we're gonna put the lid on and shake this and see where we go. You can make your own frit mixes. See that? Just gonna shake. Oh my gosh, that's looking beautiful. I want it to be mostly green, which it is. I might want a little bit more blue in here. Or a little bit more yellow, or both. No, the yellow is good. The yellow is good. Actually, that blue is pretty darn good too. Okay. All right, this I'm happy with. I'm very happy with that. Can you see how pretty that looks? Okay, so I like to mix my frits in small little batches like that. When will I be in Florida? Oh, Michelle, that would be fun to meet up for lunch. let's, we're gonna go not this Saturday, but next Saturday, we're gonna leave to drive down. And we're gonna be down for a couple weeks. So let's go for it. That would be super fun. So working with Frit now, I'm gonna open this up. This is a piece of scratch paper. This is a design that I drew yesterday to show Morton. I want to build this room with a flat roof outside of our son's door that he doesn't really use. It'll have a door here coming from out of his and an outside door here. And then in here is going to be a toilet, shower, bathtub, sink. So when you're outside, we'll be able to go in here and use the bathroom. And then I want to have deck on top of here. It's on the other side of the bell tower. I was showing it to Jimmy and Morton, and both of them were like, eh. I'm like, I'll do a better one. And our son drew a design for the inside, how he wants the bathroom to be, but we'll put like a key code on it, so you don't need a physical key for it. So when our son is, or when anybody's outside, if you need to nip in there and use the bathroom, you can. Okay, so this, I think what I'm gonna do I put this the whole way around? No, let's just go for the bottom. Well, maybe we go for the whole way around. Decisions. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for the whole way around. We put glue on here. I wanna let just a little bit of clear in the center where our shamrock's going. Now I'm gonna take this. I need an empty box. These little empty containers are amazing. I love them. They are just the right size. Oh, there goes the snowplow up through the cemetery. Okay, and how is your view? Can you see okay? I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna hold this over here. There's a process to this. I promise it's smart and easy. You gotta get yourself set up. Put our green on here. Oh, that green, that combo is cool. I gotta keep shaking that to make sure my yellow doesn't all sink to the bottom. We gotta clear it off from the middle. This is gonna be absolutely incredibly beautiful. Perfect. And I'm just gonna sugar it around like this, and then dump my extra right in there. And now this one I'm just gonna put out of the way just a little bit. Just a little bit here. Oh, this is gonna be so pretty. This is gonna be so good. I'm gonna take a little tiny dot of glue because I want this little piece of Murini. This Murini is so expensive, crazy expensive. I want this Murini to be right in the center for our little lucky shamrock. Yep, perfect. And then I'm gonna take some of these little wisp and just put a couple little wisp in here, not blocking the Murini. Here's my tweezers. Oh, Morton borrowed them. Did he? Yep. are they? Oh no. Where are my tweezers? Where did they go? Oh, I gave them to Morton for something and they're not back here yet. He'll know where they are. This is gonna be the fun of figuring out how to share a workshop. This will be the fun part. They're not here for sure. Definitely not here. Oh, sorry. They definitely were here. Tee-hee-hee. They were stuck way back in. Okay, so now I'm gonna put down some of these little strands, little curly cues. Just to make it feel like wispy grass on there. Let's use a little pop. I have some dark green too here. There. Oh, no, actually I'm not gonna use that one. It's too big. These little wisps, the little wisp are what I'm after. These tiny little wisp. Yes. The teeny tiny little wisp. I can't wait to see these. And then when it's done like this, I set it on the kiln shelf. I'm gonna be able to fit a zillion of these on. And then proceed to the next. It's a little process, but it's a good process. And I like the color of this around the edge. It's a good view, yay. The glue. I'm gonna give this a shake because the powder has a tendency to settle. No, it hasn't. Good. I was afraid the yellow would all be at the bottom, but it's not. I'm just gonna take and push this so we have the center cleared. That blue is just gonna be incredible. It's gonna make the whole thing happen. It really, really will. A little piece of Shamrock. I'm gonna put a little bit more glue around here. Can I zoom this in? Oh, I can zoom this in. I can zoom it in. Yes. Yes, you can really see now. That's wonderful. I just can't see the comments that great. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue around here. And this little glass, it's so fine that I'm able to just snap it. I can just snap this with my fingers. And I think I'm just gonna put it around like this. Kind of looks like a little Celtic knot vibe. just don't want it to be on my Murini. That stuff came off. We'll pop it back on. This green opal is so pretty. This little strand's a little bit darker. Those little strands around there are going to be so cool. Perfect. Perfect. Onto the shelf. These will get, I think I'm going to full fuse these. I might tack them, I'm not sure yet. The other thing I could do here is I have this glue here, which I'll let it just dry and peel it up and off. Sometimes when I'm doing something like this, I'll put a little tub of glue down and put this around in my little tub of glue. But I'm only going to be making a dozen of these. I might make more and pop them in our mystery packages just now, because I think when people see them, they're going to want to buy them. I'm pouring this in the middle and then just pushing it out around the edge. That's going to be good. That's good. That's great. That's lovely. Okay, let's dab our shamrock. And I'm going to dab the shamrock into the glue that's on the edge down here. And pop that right in the center. Flip. Oh no, it got a grain on it. I can't have any of the frit on there. That wasn't smart. When these get glue on them, they're of no use to you. You want your tweezers to be glue-free. Put a little blue pop there. Little pieces. Little, almost feels like just a little grassy feel of the green going around. Oh, I love that one. That one has a little curl to it. Yeah, that one's perfect. Just needs to be off of the shamrock. Well off. So it won't fuse to it. I'll put some more glue on to hold it till we get it to the kiln. The glue burns off in the kiln. And I have had people watching who do fuse glass who absolutely lose their mind over how much glue I put on. It's okay. The glue burns off in the kiln for sure, every time. It's never not burned off. Some people get really worried about what other people are up to. And there's a zillion different ways to do all of this. There are so many different ways to do this. We all have our own. Take this to the edge. I don't want to bump anything. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Pop it down on the tray. And repeat. This, I'm getting a gluey mess here. I need to switch. I need to switch lids and, well, no, it's gonna stay a gluey mess. It really will. I know this. The cool thing about using this plastic, once the glue dries, you just peel it right off. You never even know it was there then. I'm so happy I put that turquoisey blue in here. It is gonna look so cool. So cool. Just the right amount. And any excess frit will fall on this sheet of paper that I have below it, so I can put it back in my little Shamrock mix. That's what I've called this one. This is the Shamrock mix. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's like little blue sparkling diamonds in there. So I'm gonna take this guy. I'm gonna use him to push the center clear. Right? Center clear with him. I can break this, lay that, break it, lay it. I'm gonna lay this one like that. Morton and I tomorrow night on our glass pool that we do tomorrow night, I think we're gonna make hearts. I think he's gonna make leaves today and hearts tomorrow. I think. Stay. Perfect, 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 perfect. That one's perfect. So when he makes hearts with green vitrograph, I know I'm so late in the game for our Shamrocks and luck, all that good stuff. I'm gonna just scrape this extra and put that right up there. But I have a customer who orders in bulk from me, and she just wants everything she can get for Shamrocks and glass. And the problem with making the big Shamrock paperweights that I make, I can only fit 6 in the kiln at a time. So they're super duper time consuming. I love them, but they're super time consuming. So when Morton makes a heart, let me show you this. When Morton makes a heart out of green vitrograph, and I'm talking the cane that we pull is going to be heart-shaped like this. So when we chop it, it will be shaped like that. So you take 3 of them, and you have a Shamrock. You just put a little tail on it, or you can take 4 of them, put them close together, and they'll melt. So you'll have a 4-leaf clover from a heart. So the Shamrocks are magnificent. Sheila, you got one, didn't you? Did you get one? Did you get the Spring Fling box? I think you did. But I can't make these kind fast enough because, like I said, they take up a lot of room in the kiln. A lot of room in the kiln. They're gorgeous, but yay, you love everything. Awesome. That's what I like to hear. I'm gonna need to mix up some more of my green frit. My Shamrock frit. Morton almost got a Shamrock shake the other day. He didn't do it though. It's taking more frit on here than I thought. I was just gonna put a little bit at the bottom, but I think having it all around and the shamrock in the center, I think that's special. Now let's take a piece of this Vitrograph. That piece I'm gonna bite with these. It's thick. This one's thick. Clear off my spot. Pop on my shamrock. Oh, that's a big one. That's a pretty one. And then pop down some of this green. I used to have a really strong wholesale buying base. I sold a lot of stuff, but for wholesale, but I just sold it at my regular prices because my regular prices are cheap. But if somebody has a studio or a shop in New York or California, they buy it at my price and sell it like for so much more, which I love. I love that for them. That's the idea. And after the pandemic, I lost a couple of my real regular big customers. And cool things have been happening, like my lady who's getting these. She is friends with somebody who had been a customer of mine for ages. And she recommended me to her, which was so lovely. Oh, Shamrock Shake. I don't know how, I think they taste like mint, the Shamrock Shakes. So I don't know. And I'm gonna start, when I go to Florida this time, I have a close friend who is big into like mentorship programs and things that help people grow, not just their business, but them personally as well. And we're gonna talk about, I want to do it, but I want to do it really right. I want to do a mentorship where I help other artists and crafters and creative types with the selling part of their business, because I've always been super lucky before, during, and after every part of my life of selling, whether it was in person or whatever. I've kept notes. I've kept notes from like what worked, what didn't work, because, you know, this is how I've earned a living for long decades now. And times have definitely changed. And I was looking and I was thinking, I need to do a book about this, but people do not read books. People don't read books. So I want to do like a thing where I can offer like a mentoring membership, not like here, where you have exclusive time for the, like with Zoom calls, and we're here one-on-oneing to see what the people, what their goal is, not like a one-size-fits-all program. And I want to see what logistically what that looks like for a time commitment from me. And I really want to start doing that because I get a lot of questions asking about like where you sell your things, how you sell your things, how you price your things, all of these things, from issues that I'm really well versed in to issues that are constantly changing. Like what is AI gonna do to artists and crafters? I personally think they're gonna make handmade arts like this far more desirable. I was reading this great article about how horrible AI is for our brains, like the writings and all, because it's not human speak, it's machine speak kind of talking to you. And our brains aren't really getting that. So, yeah, lots of fascinating things. Lots of fascinating things happening. And the person that that I'm meeting with in Florida, they have been after me for a long time to start doing speaking engagements, which I've spoken before, and at different events and different things like that. I enjoy it. I enjoy helping people, but I don't want to just be a speaker. I like to do too many things like this. I could never stop doing arts and crafts, and I think a lot of times when you get like industry experts, they stopped like living in the real world, that sounds amazing, sharing expertise with. Yeah, I think it's really, as long as it can be done where I feel like everybody is getting what they need from it, because I'm a big believer in, I like to give people more than what they expected. I think that's kind of the secret of success in any business, in any walk of life. Go above and beyond. Customer service, whatever it is, whatever you're up to. Whatever you're up to. I'm loving these. Oh my goodness. I was just gonna go with all green. I'm so glad I didn't. That blue. The beautiful thing with doing them like this too, when people are looking at them in her boutique, every single one will look different. Yeah. And that's the joy of it. That is the joy of it. Like when I just offered workshops for the first time here in ages in April. Every weekend in April, we're doing workshops here. And they sold out in less than 24 hours. And I have people that want to be on the waiting list. And I think people really, they do want to learn. And I get a lot of messages that say, can I pick your brain? And I wish people wouldn't just message me. I wish they would ask the question online, because, I go through the answer for the one person. And it's like, I like to share information. And it's definitely, the mentorship thing is definitely going to be a paid program for a couple great reasons. I think people put more value on something if they spend money on it. I know I do. Like with my my weight loss shot that I'm doing. If it was free, maybe I would say, well, I'm going to skip this week and eat whatever the heck I want to. And also putting a price tag on it. Two things, like 100% I have value, and I do have things to share and help people with. And the other thing is, it keeps people away. Like if you've ever done an art show before where they charge admission versus one where they don't charge admission. When I first started doing shows like 40 years ago, And I did my first event where they charged a ticket price. I was terrified. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, these people, and back then it was $5. And I thought, who's gonna pay this? Well, first of all, everybody that came, they were there buying things. It qualified them already. They were there to buy arts and crafts. And now with the internet and arts and crafts are readily available, things have changed slightly, but I think it still holds true. And a lot of if you've ever done an art and craft show, you know this. People will come by and they'll pick your brain, and it turns out they're not interested in your technique of how you did this to buy it. They're interested because they want to make it themselves, and that's totally cool, but you got to know that's what they're there for. And that does happen, and I don't think it's a bad thing, because even if people make this, if you're watching right now and you do glass and you make things like this, I can't make two alike. So you're not going to be able to make these that are just like this, because even I can't do that. Look at this little look at that little curly cue of glass. I'm the only one like it in the world. That one's going to look cool. But this year, I really want to focus on growing my business, helping other people grow their business, and getting some big projects done here at the studio that I feel are just imperative to grow. Like getting a bathroom, getting the electricity put in here, our new power in here so we can have all our kilns going, getting a bathroom put in here so it's nice and easy for in-person workshops. That's all important. And it all takes this. It all takes that. Which that is easy to make. When you know what you want to do, I've never really been money motivated, but I'm money motivated right now to do certain things at the church that need to happen. Certain things that need to happen here. And I can hardly tell people I can help you grow your business if I'm not showing you, look, here's me growing my business. So when I'm in Florida, I'm going to be there visiting, but I'm also going to be doing a bit of business there too. I'm going to be, the website is getting revamped, and our Murini that Morton has agreed to take over the Murini making, because I did it all before, and when he was working, which was great, but it's a lot of work. It's a whole lot of work. You should do a vitrograph pull every single day if you're going to sell Murini. At least one pull a day. My best days were 2 pulls a day. So it's sort of going to be watch and grow with us. Grow yourselves along with us. And not just for arts and crafts. There's all different ways to grow and make money and create. And I didn't plan on it, but I've become a creator on the internet. So things like here on YouTube, monetized on YouTube, and helping others figure out what's the monetization like, because there's a lot of stuff to read out there, but when you have questions, getting them answers isn't always an easy thing. Honey, would you bring me water and my tablets, please? Babe, take your tablets.
Just thinking I should probably make some waffles.
Yeah, make waffles. The girls like them. Don't expect them to be up right now, though.
What?
Don't expect them to get up now. I
I'm
wouldn't.
not expecting them to get
I
We're
wouldn't,
gonna make them, and it, by that time the rain should be off. And then
Okay.
it'll go out and-
pull this up. These comments are hard to read. There's absolutely nothing wrong with motivation. Yeah. Yeah, people act like making money is a bad thing. You got to make money. My electrician to put in the service, it's gonna be right around $2,000, and I can't say, here, trade me some art for this. He wants cash. To put in the bathroom is gonna be about $4,000. The ceiling and stuff like that we're doing ourselves. So I think a budget of $8,000 for the studio is gonna make it happen. And it's kind of already taken care of because of the workshops. But I wish that I could have them done before the workshops happen in April. So I'm going to work hard on making that happen. Because it would be, oh my gosh, it'd be so great to have the kiln back in here and have the bathroom back in here. Oh. But the workshops aren't just about glass. They're painting, they're jewelry making, they're needle felting. They are weaving. The workshops, it's my most varied workshop weekend ever. And I'm gonna start packing up soon my swag bags that I'm giving away to everybody who comes to a workshop. And that swag bag is materials, arts and crafts supplies. And I think I'm gonna have extra that I'll be able to sell as well. Thanks, honey. B12, chomp, 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 chomp.
I'll go and do that, and then I'll
Okay.
go do the firewood, because it looks like
That
there's
sounds
some-
like a plan. Oh, babe,
Yeah.
see that Choose Happy sign I got?
What
There.
is wrong with it? Yeah, what about it?
I love it, and I want it up in here. I got this great sign for like $1.25 yesterday, and I was thinking above that, do you think you're able to stand on that counter? I'm asking Martin a super
I
dodgy
don't know
question.
if that would crack, because there's no
Yeah,
support
it
on
might
this.
crack. What about
You know, stand
What
on
about
that, I don't
above
know
the
how high
door?
you want it.
What about above the doorway? Above the door there. Honey, 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 honey. No, 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 no. Those chairs break. Those chairs break.
How high
Oh.
are you wanting?
Well, what's happening now?
How high
Yeah,
are you wanting?
there, centered. Gosh. This is what, hold on. Let me get the camera up here. This is what I'm talking about.
Although that hanging thing,
Sticks up higher. I love it. It'll be easy. Martin and I, just don't step backwards, babe. That glass is
I
there.
don't know, pass me that one.
I'm getting what length of screw do you think? You got gigantic long
2
ones.
inch, because it's got to go through the plaster and into the lace.
There aren't 2 inches. Well, wait.
The longest
This
one
big
is
long
here.
one is 2 inches, yeah. I'm gonna pull the sleeve out
Don't
on
go
here.
give me that hanging thing. Like, pass it off.
This is what we got. It was $1.25. I love it. It says choose happy every day. And if it's not perfectly centered,
Does
that's
it go
fine.
like that to hang?
Nope, that thing lifts up.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's cool, huh? That looks great, honey. I got it. This is so good. This is how you do it, uh-huh. A little towards, a little towards you. To get it centered on that mirror. That's too far towards you, a little towards, there, perfect. Isn't it pretty, honey? Wait, let me give it one quick wipe. I'm sorry. It has a mark on it.
I don't know if I should put a washer in there.
Washer?
Yeah, but it's like better. I mean, it shouldn't bounce off though. 'cause
It's
got
not
the
going to bounce off. That's so cool. Oh, I love it. Is that it?
No. That's it there, I think, because it's not going side to side. It doesn't work.
Just hang it like that. I love that. Thank you. That's good to me.
You got flour or something to stick on that thing, because that looks
No,
terrible.
honey, I'm putting all kinds of other stuff up there. Art, art, art. Go on then.
Well,
Get down.
I mean, I can put that screw up higher if you
No,
want it.
babe. I love it like that. Perfect. Oh, honey, that's the glass.
I'll be that broken.
I said don't step backwards. Just be careful. Thank you. Have I ever told you you're my hero? Martin, you're awesome. Oh, I love how it looks. I gotta turn you around so you can see it proper. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. It was $1.25. Look. It says choose happy every day. I'm gonna put a lot more paintings up there, and then here at the top, because I didn't have enough purple paint, I think I'm gonna paint clouds going across the top. I don't know.
You know the pots, the one that's cracked through the bottom? You'll be able to reuse them anyway, because the glass inside holds them together. There's no reason they should fall apart, because they stop each other.
Okay, I'm gonna show you some pictures of pots that have fallen apart in the kiln, and the whole bottom of the kiln gets covered in glass. We don't want that to happen. We don't want that to happen, my love. You're better off just getting a new pot. And this is what he's talking about right here. The bottom parts break up. That was a heart Murini that I made years ago. See how it made the little heart in there? Honey, that would look good on the Choose Happy. You could stick that right over the thingy.
It's too big.
It's too big? It's not too big.
That's too big, but it's only only talking like
Try it.
inches or something.
Try it.
And it's too deep. The nail's not sticking out far enough.
Back your nail up.
It's into the lathe behind. If I draw the nail out, it's not going to be into the lathe. And
All
then
right.
it'll fall out the plastic.
Well, eventually, that can go up above Choose Happy. But there's so many cool things you can do with this after. Watching the pool is fun. It's gonna happen. Today, honey, why don't you do a leaf pool today? Let's get a piece of stainless and Dremel a leaf shape in it and put it in the bottom of the pot. See, if you look in there, you'll see some cool little flat plates that are stainless steel. that we can cut them with the Dremel right to size
Right.
and cut a heart about this big,
Mm-hmm.
a heart shape in it. And then everything, or a leaf shape, everything we pull out in green, then when we cut it, will look like a leaf
Right.
automatically.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Alrighty. It's awesome. Let me show you this close now. See that little shamrock? Oh my gosh. I can't tell you how happy I am with the home sign there. Choose happy every day. I want when people come in here, or if you're just watching this video, if you're not here in person, I want you to feel like the possibility of what choosing happy can get you. Always choose happy. I hear the rain. I gotta take this headband off. I should have brought in a hair clip and did not. And I should have brushed my hair this morning and did not. Yay, that sign's up. I saw this sign yesterday, and I love signs like that, but I also think that they can be a little generic sometimes. But it was a really good frame. It was a really, just really pretty done. It has a little sparkle in it, and it was $1.25. And it made me happy. So today we're going to be pulling leaf green Murini that's leaf shaped. And tomorrow we're going to be pulling for Fuse Glass Friday. We'll do the live pull. I think we'll do it on YouTube today because tomorrow we're doing a live on TikTok. I'll pop this over on the tray. I love that gentle rain sound. It's so good. I should have got all my little guys out from here before I started doing this. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have 2 more under here. Yep. I wish YouTube would be cool with letting us play music. I could do with some music just now, but the girls are still sleeping, so it's probably best not to anyway. That landed like a little clump there. I'm gonna leave that like that. Put this Murini here. Here. With one little strand. I didn't think I was going to have enough of this for all 12, but I do, just. I love it when stuff like that happens. I'm a weirdo about that. I like when things happen, when things work out, that you have just the right amount. I love it. Lisa, how are you? How are you doing? I was just thinking about you. I was just thinking about you. I want to start figuring out a time to just start doing lives on YouTube. I'm enjoying them so much, seeing friendly faces on here. And every once in a while I get a little weirdo that pops on, but hey, such is life. Every once in a while a little weirdo pops up. It's rainy, drizzly. It sounded like rain instead of sleet and snow, which is good. Because we are due to get a winter storm, and I'm over winter. Over winter. Looking for little fine pieces of green grass. You have the same weather. As long as it stays rain, I'm happy. My daughter's in Canada right now, and she's going to be driving to Florida soon with a friend, and I'm like, oh, girls, be careful. When I'm looking at these, I just keep thinking of the Jimmy Buffett song, with a little love and luck we will get by. I don't know if I'll get in trouble for that, but it's like everybody needs a little good luck charm. A little gree keeps us safe from harm. Look at this little dainty piece of glass. Can't wait until these come out of the kiln now. Well, there's my dozen done for my order. I think I'm going to mix up more of that and make more of these for, I'll put them in my mystery packages just now. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tap this off, tap that off, that little guy back. When you use the paper, it just tidies up so easy. And then in here, we're gonna mix again. We're gonna make our mix, and we're gonna make it look just like this mix. Because I can't remember, well, I maybe can remember what colors. I know the green opal, I put about 1/3 of a jar of green opal in. I'm almost out of this. I'm out of it. No. No. I'll save that jar. We're going to make our own frit in a minute. Okay. And I think I put 2 scoops of this in, I think. I put 2 scoops of yellow in. We'll know in a second. And 1 scoop of blue. Now shake it. Shake it, shake it. guy's not wanting to come up. Come on, you. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's the same. So now I'm going to mix them all together. I think I'm just going to use it out of there rather than that little tub. Put this guy back. I love having these all, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that it's all organized now. This is easier to mix in here. That's perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Perfect. Oh, Michelle has high of 80s today. Oh, our daughter sent us a screenshot of what the weather was in Canada. I'm like, oh, honey, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm just going to go ahead and nip these off. I'm going to nip all of these off. Not that we will use all of them. I just want them nipped off. And this isn't sharp. I should put my glasses on. Where are my glasses? Where are they? I know I had them over here. Oh. Oh, better. Better, better, better. Save all these little nippy parts. I gotta turn it up here, sorry, because the glass shoots downwards. I just heard a fly. Oh, that one went flying. This clear, the clear glass here, I'll use that in one of my frit mixes. It does cool, cool, cool things. These tiny little hunks of clear. How are you? Happy, what day is today? Thursday. Happy Thursday. I hope you're cozy. I hope you're smiling. I gotta have a whole bunch of these stuff for upcoming workshops too. Michelle's been at the pool. Lucky. I want to do that when we get to our daughters. I told Morton, I don't care how cold it is, I'm swimming. I gotta tell my son-in-law. So he has the pool, the everything set on the pool. In the winter, they just don't swim down there. I like to swim in chillier water. It's refreshing. I was a lake swimmer. Bobby, hello, how are you? Wait till you see what we're making. They have a bit of a wicked vibe to them. Wait, can I lift one up here? No. I'll show you in a minute. Shamrock pendants in gorgeous greens. Choo-choo's going by. That train whistle is a song to me. Sometimes it takes me back to when I was a kid and we'd go to Florida in the winter. And my dad called it the Orange Blossom Special. It went close to our house. Good morning, Jess. Wait, is it Jess? Yes, good morning. I got a speck of something on my phone. And sometimes the train whistle takes me back to thinking about my dad working in, when my dad got out of the Army Air Corps after World War II. He worked in the railroad up in Altoona, worked at the railroad depot. They took care of this engine. Him and two of my uncles worked night shift together. So that whistle reminds me of them too. Okay, we're all nipped off now. All nipped off. So all these little guys, I'm gonna take and tidy this up. So I'm not working on top of my little crumbs. My clear little crumbs. So I'm not going to do it on this one, but on one of my mixes. Oh, I got a fit mix in here. Oh, I do. This is a cool mix here. I'm gonna put these in here. Those hunks are gonna go in there. This is called Under My Desk. That's what we found under my desk when we moved the desk. In the new studio, let me show you the new studio quick, so you don't get bored just looking at one thing. Hello, good morning. Oh, extreme close up. Extreme close up. Okay. This is what we're working on. These shamrocks. I'm gonna turn that one. Maybe not. Shamrocks. This is our home out there, studio in here. It's really weird. Putting up that sign really defines some boundaries for me. I'm gonna have all my studio stuff in here now. I just got this sign yesterday. It was $1.25. It's very well framed. Choose happy every day. That's what I'm doing. I still have to organize these, but that's Morton's desk for cutting the Murini. Our packaging shipping desk. Stuff all organized. Look at all this floor space. My apron that I forgot to put on this morning. And this is immense right here. All of my little bits and bobs. Grabbable. If I was clever, what I would do is put one of these up to the end of each, because when you slide them back in, they go back. So I know what's what. Because it's like concentration trying to remember where they are. Yeah, the new setup is so good. Oh my gosh. And yesterday, Jimmy was sitting right there working on precious metal silver clay. We're going to move that because that's plastic. Everything else over there is kind of fireproof. And I'm going to put my actual hothead torch up here. that I do lamp working and glass blowing with. So when we make these rods, when we make these big long rods from this, I'll be able to take them over there then and make real intricate. I make these, I call them imploded galaxies. They're gorgeous. But I'll be able to make them over there. It'll be good. So, yeah, I'm gonna pop you back in here now. And just, oh my gosh. Ziggy, turn on desk.
Okay.
Look at that. Oh my gosh, I gotta fix the paper behind that sign. I gotta take it down and cut the 1870 for that. Just right. There's big long rods up there and stuff. And the ceiling, we're getting ready to do the ceiling super soon. The ceiling is gonna be, oh wait, no, it has to be that way. The ceiling is gonna be silver insulation that as long as you use their tape to tape it up, it's an R factor of 21, which is really, really, really high, which is really good. Okay, let's keep going. Itchy nose. What's an itchy nose mean? I'm just gonna scrape this off. My little glue and frit mess here. But this one's gonna stay messy for a minute. Oh, and I have something cool to show you. Where is it? That I'm getting ready to do. I should do this right now too. I'm gonna do it. Where is it? Where'd I put it? Well, I lost it. I had something cool to show you. It'll be the last drawer I look in. That's so weird. It's disappeared. It's not in there. It's not in there. I don't think it is anyway. Oh, no. That has about 5,000 pounds of glass in it. It has to be in here. It has to be. It's not. That's not good. Where is it? It fell down somewhere. There it is. Here it is. Here it is. So there's a method. It's called freeze and fuse, right? This is a silicone mold to make mermaid tails. So what you do is you take glass. Oh, I should use this. This is my Mardi Gras mix. Let's have some Mardi Gras mermaids. Let's do the Mardi Gras mix in mermaids. So you take this, you fill this up. I'm gonna put a little bit of the frit in like this. Actually, I'm gonna put powder in first. The powder helps define the lines. So I'm gonna put powder in the bottom. this and put it on the top. You put water in, you freeze these like ice cubes, right? And then you get them out and immediately set them on the kiln shelf and let them stand till they thaw out. Oh, that's Morton making waffles. I'm like, what is that? I'm going to put more powder in, too. Oh, I've been wanting to do this and I just keep forgetting. Put powder down here. Mix it up. But I'm going to get these beautiful fused mermaid tails. I'm not sure if I'm going to turn them into pendants or mermaid, you know, make a mermaid body to go with them. I'm not sure yet. We'll do something cool. Can you see what I'm doing here? Can you see this? Let me zoom you in. Zoom me right in on this. Oh, you can see that. Put a couple more on top of here. It's a neat technique. I've never showed you this before. The part that I really want to get good is right here, this little skinny part of the tail. That needs to be well done. Because you don't want that part to be thinner. We definitely need to make frit. Definitely. This is like a little champagne color right here. Sandy champagne. Tapping that down. And this is called freeze and fuse. Hey, Zooty. I don't, is TikTok down? I don't know. I just decided to go live on here. I uploaded something to TikTok and I really want to get in the habit of doing lives on the regular here on YouTube. It's such a hassle when I do it on TikTok to download it, upload it. And then if it gets rejected for this or that, it's annoying. When you do this technique, this that's happening now, the once you freeze it and you flip it over onto kiln shelf paper, you let it sit, because it's like if you touch a sandcastle that's dried and it all crumbles. Same principle. So you won't be able to see the end of this, but because, you know, it has to go in the, usually it takes about 4 hours in the freezer. So I'm going in here with some powder first. And I have not used this mold yet, but I know that you want to go about halfway up, putting some different layers of colors in these tails. I typically fill mine about halfway up, and then you put water in them. Tap that down. That one needs more. It takes a surprising amount of glass to do these. You wouldn't think so, but it does. Okay, I'm gonna put some Mardi Gras mix in here. Let's put some in here. I won't use all my Mardi Gras up because I like to save this mix so I get my color right when I'm making it again. Let's see what we got here. Maybe some. Oh, these are pretty. Yep. These are going to be beautiful. This is like a sapphire blue color. We'll put some of that in here. And I'm not going to worry about filling the whole thing, because one of the cool things that happens with this is when you get some just cool little color variations going through. So we'll put in some of this. I have this color blue. Put some of that in. I'm going to put some more powder in now. Put powder in here. The technique is called freeze and fuse, yeah. Like, wait, isn't it called frit and fuse? Nope, freeze and fuse. Combination of powder and frit and water will hold the whole thing together. Go in the fridge or the freezer for about 4 hours. And then dump it out on my kiln shelf. Let it sit there. Morton's going to be pulling green leaves today out of the kiln. I've already sold some, and they're not done yet. I was just talking to a customer about them. She's like, I want to order those. I'm like, wait till you see them. She's like, no, but I want to order them. Mermaid tails. Oh, Michelle left. I like these to be the same height because when you dump them out of the kiln or out of from freezing, they just seem to come out better for me if they're all all around the same height. And the colors don't blend. Like if you put blue and yellow beside each other, they won't make green. They'll be blue and yellow, which is cool. Get all the little bits in. I told you it takes a lot of glass in these. I have this. This is a cool color. It's grays, whites, and clears. I'm going to put in just a little bit of this. Because this is going to be the bottom. Wait. Yes, this will be the bottom. I got upside down for a minute. So this will make some cool shadow. And then when you fuse these, I just put them on a tack fuse so they don't melt down too far. There are little tails and bigger tails. I just noticed that. I thought they were all the same. I have a little eyedropper that I use to put my water in with, because you want to water these so carefully. I gotta find that. I thought I put it right here where I could get at it. Somebody also told me, and I don't know, I've never done this. No, the silicone is not going in the kiln. This would burn up. These come out. You freeze these in here, and then you pop them out on your kiln shelf, and then you can't touch them again. You just fire them in there. Silicone, I think, only has heat resistance to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, and this goes to 1500. It would melt away. I'll put some more blue in these. But somebody had told me they put glue in and they let the glue dry. I have never done that. I always want to, but I'm scared to. Scared to try. I should just try it. I should just try it. These are gonna be beautiful. Morton is full on cooking. So he's gonna make waffles. I smell him like cooking something. Just heard the stove come on. Oh, my friend from the chateau canceled for Saturday. They're not coming this weekend. They're gonna come in March. Tap, tap, tap. Hey, how does it feel watching on here and not tap, tap, tapping? Do you like it? I gotta find my little, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking now I want to put glue in here. Has anybody ever put glue in a silicone mold? Does it come out okay? I think it might want to stick to the mold. Has anybody ever done that? Glue in a silicone mold. Just white glue. PVA glue. It's shocking how much glass these take. They take a lot of glass. Actually, unloading your dishwasher with your free hands. Yay. These are gonna look so cool, Lisa. Not done it with silicone mold. I kind of want to do it. It smells like Morton's cooking Italian sausage. I kind of want to do it, but I'm not going to do it. I know it works with water. And I don't see my eyedropper here. I thought I had put it right here by my other little tools. Oh, yay. I do see my eyedropper here. I thought I got all my stuff here. Yeah, the layers are going to look really neat. So I'm going to take my drinking water, pour it in here. We have this much water. Take a drink myself. I almost finished it all, and then I thought, I'm going to need it for here. Get this filled. I want to zoom you in so you can really, really see. When you put this in, you want to focus just on soaking, you know, you can see it soaking, right? You can see this, yeah. You want to get it filled, but not too full. How helpful was that? Fill it up, but not too full. So I'm going to try to show you here. Put my glasses on so I can see what I'm talking about. Okay, it's not full enough yet. Think of it like a snow cone. That's what it reminds me of. When I'm going down here at this end of the mold, look, when I put this drop in and I see that end moving, watch. Yeah, I can see it moving now underneath there. That's full. That's just where you want it. That's full. Let's go with this little guy now. This is a really fun process. I teach this in workshops, but the sad thing is well, sometimes like if it's an over 4-hour workshop, they get to see the result. But I have a lot of things already frozen. This one's filling up a lot quicker. That one's already there. Can you see if I put it in here? You see it move from over there too. Has anybody seen this technique before? Do you know this technique? I love it. I think you're going to love it too. Freeze and fuse. You can also tell when you do this, like how much glass you have in there, because the whole thing needs to be saturated, but not too saturated. Goldilocks. Oh. It's very fun. So I'm glad I didn't drink all my water. I always forget I have more water back here in the studio. We do have a sink back here that I want to, that's something else I want to do with this studio. I want to, we already have the sink downstairs, so that'll be an easy one. Down in the creepy basement, we have the sink from my old studio. No, I didn't just do that. I was gonna say never pour it over there. Well, he just got filled way up. I'm gonna see if I can't sneak a little out of him. Yeah. I snuck a little bit out of him. Let's sneak another little bit out. Oh, you have to ensure that these set perfectly level too. This guy's not setting level. You want to ensure he's setting perfectly level, which I will in the freezer. This actually shows me my need for a little fridge and freezer back in this studio. We're going to put a little microwave back in here and coffee thingy, because we do have a little kitchen area. These turn into little glass ice cubes that you can never use in a drink. Never, never, never. The little teeny tiny crashed up stuff is super expensive. We make our own. We're getting ready. We'll show you how to make it. Morton's getting ready to make up a whole big old batch. We make it just to use. We don't make it to sell. It's super labor intensive. I'm just getting some of this glass powder down in there. The frit and the powders are expensive. It's easy. He like kind of smashes the same color glass up, then puts it in an old Ninja blender. And then we have sifting screens that he sifts through it to get different degrees of frit for me. And there's a lot of people who, like, they weigh this on a scale. They go all out. I do not do that. I do not do that. You can see we used almost 2. I have one, this one back here, I want to put some more frit powder in. See the water floating on top now? You don't want that. You don't want that. So let's put some more powder in there. In that one. See, the water instantly gets absorbed in that. I've made koi fish before, like this, where you make the koi fish with their beautiful little orange and white and black patterns. It's really, really fun. I'm just gonna tap that right down. It's still got a little bit too much water in there. That's perfect now. Like with anything, the more you do it, the more you get the feel for it. Like right in here, it could use some more. That mermaid will have a little colorful bit on her tail right there. It's like wet sand. And this is going to be the bottom of them. But sometimes I'll flip them over. When I'm fusing them. And if they're going to be pendants, you want the backside to be pretty too. I'll just do this to just take up any excess water that I see on the surface. That's great. That's it. That's it. I have one little dib-dab left of my water. I'm just gonna close it and let it here. So now this, I put on a, where'd the tray go? There it is. I have this little tray here that I will just slide this under. then I can take it down to the kitchen, put it in the freezer, and in 4 hours, I will have 3, 6, 7, 8 mermaid tails to go in the kiln. Now I did spill my water here, and it's on inkjet ink, so it's leaking. I'm gonna just set this off. To the side. 'Cause I don't want that to be in my way. We'll get out our Grinch card. The Grinch is great for catching this stuff on. I'm gonna keep making these up. But I think I'm gonna do something different with these. I think I'll make this one up like it is. But then I think I'm gonna do these a different technique. I like to do the frit, I think, is so pretty. And the Shamrock mix that we made is gorgeous. So I'm gonna take this, put it right around the edge. And I'm just gonna chuck it in here. Chuck it in and sugar it. Pull it back out. Perfect. Perfect. Oops, except I did that. It was sticky. That's great. I'll put my little dib dab in the middle. Come around the top. Get it on myself. What's a day when you don't get glue on yourself anyway? Put that little Shamrock in the middle. And then put some little bits in. This piece is real straight. I'm going to put that in my straight pile. Morton's so cute. Morton said to me, all these straight pieces here. Morton's like, where would you get them? I'm like, I make them. And Morton goes, I thought you bought them. I'm like, nope. Make them. I'm going to teach you how to make them, Morton. I'm going to put this little guy back in here. I love having everything right where I need it. I love it. Love it. That little curvy piece is cool. Looks like a little shillelagh. Take them, set them on the shelf. Actually do this. Rather than reaching over because your sleeves get caught, I'm just gonna do half my shelf and then turn my shelf around. Will the kiln just burn off the water? Nope. Oh yeah. The kiln around 250 degrees, the water just disappears. The water just disappears. Between 250 and 300 degrees, the water goes. And as it goes, sometimes you get a little shrinkage, not usually though. I'm just doing this because I get the glue on my fingers, so I can really shake it up, flip it in. Do it around like this. And I could pick it up like that. I just thought of, there is no law that I have to, that I can fuse that side down. I can put my guy right in the middle because this is clear. Oh, oh. I'm gonna make some like this. This is gonna look super neat. This is gonna look even neater. Well, just as neat. When you're making stuff, always be thinking. Always be thinking about other ways you can do it. Because there is 990 ways to do everything. This is gonna look neat. I'll do a couple like this. Look at that little guy. Little skinny little piece of this stuff. Oh my gosh, that's so fine. You're so fine. I'm gonna put this one right on the shelf like this. This one's going right on the shelf like that. I'm excited to see that one. I usually keep a damp cloth when I'm working with the glue because it's water soluble and I always get it on my fingers. It didn't flip. You know when your pizza falls off and you want it to flip over and it doesn't? Actually, maybe that's better this way. Because now when I pull it up, it'll be Fritz side up. Perfect. 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 I love the organic things that happen when you work with glass. Love them. You and a shillelagh. Oh my gosh, it was your grandmother's. Or your grandfather's. I love it. Love it. We have a piece of wood outside that looks like a shillelagh. That piece is too big. We want dainty little pieces here. Oh, this one's gorgeous. That piece is so pretty. I'm gonna try to not have my fingers so gluey just now. And these pieces, any piece that's sticking up from your glass, always make sure you keep it sticking down because you don't want to poke it on yourself. I'm looking to see how much water came to the surface over there. The last thing I do before I go put them in the fridge is take off any water that had came out. So this now we're going to try to turn it upside down. Right? No. No, we wanted to slide it in. Now probably will not cooperate. Oh, bit of column A, bit of column B. What you cooking?
You just finished with the waffles. You want a bit?
No, thank you. And watch, I got stuff here. Don't bump. I thought I heard you on the stove. Oh, you were cleaning the pans. That's what you were doing. I'm gonna stick these. Do we have a space in the freezer that we could set these flat in there to put in for about 4 hours?
Really, I'll hit a dig it.
Would you mind? I'm doing a YouTube live still.
Right.
You know what I love about doing a YouTube live?
What?
I don't get any weird notifications that pop up. I don't get things saying that I have a violation for doing something wrong. And people don't have to tap. I love this. I love it. Honey, how are you liking this little Shamrock pendants? I have an order for 12 of them, and my other ones I'm going to put in mystery packages. I don't think I'm going to sell them on. They're $14 each, and to do the shipping and all for each one would be like $4 each. I don't know, maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. What are you gonna do? Oh, the space in the freezer. Yes, please. If we prise these apart, let them go shut, they hold it like a crane machine for us. I love these tweezers. They're so good. I don't even know where I got them. But they're awesome. Oh, my shoulders. When I turned 40, like I was pretty invincible feeling till I turned 40. And I turned 40 in Scotland. And I felt it hard. I felt it hard. Oh, I know what I should do. The next time, I just put my glue on in here. I just put the piece right in there. Every time we do stuff, we get smarter. We should do. Sometimes it doesn't work that way. I could do everything down in there, really. Then when I turned 50, we were over here, and again, I started feeling really like, oh my gosh. But 60, as my weight's coming off, I'm feeling better. But when I do something, I guess maybe it's because I'm doing more stuff, I'm being more physical than I have been. That's probably it. Like, my recovery time seems to take longer. 40 was the number, yes. Before 40, I felt fantastic. Seriously, I would work like 15 hours a day and it didn't even bother me. Like, I wouldn't even be like tired. Let's do it this way this time. I'm going to give this a good shake. pop this in here. Do my glue around the edge. This is the way to go. It saves you a step, and it keeps it even tidier. And just jiggle it all over now. Shamrock in the middle. A little glue around. Post office is raising prices. Oh, actually, for what they do, it's a one heck of a service. Considering it'll go to Hawaii, whatever. I just hope they don't privatize it. I hope they don't. I know there are people who hate the post office, but it's always done good for me. It's always so much cheaper than UPS or FedEx. Another blue bit right up there. These little pops of the turquoise is going to be so pretty. Phone just did a weird thing. You look down and your photos were open. Then it went back to the live. That's weird. That is weird. Little Shamrock. A little piece of green. Little vitrograph. I think we're going to be moving the stained glass desk today. I think in the snuggle nest. I hope. Morton's not wild about the snuggle nest moving, but I think it's going to be great. Morton never gets in the snuggle nest either. Never, unless I make him. If I'm in the snuggle nest and he's walking by, I'll say, "Come snuggle." But he's not a big snuggle nest person. That looks cool. I think the snuggle nest under the window is going to be great. And it's going to be all cozy in that little nook. I'm putting my piece in here to the side, putting my glue on here. But you're supposed to have this every week, yeah. 91% rubbing alcohol. Oh, for pain. Oh, I haven't heard that. I'll tell you what I need 100% right now. I need a massage, a proper massage. So when that's in there, then I just take this, cover that up, and then shake it off. I definitely need a massage. Put one right in the middle, and then kind of take that around. Massage is real. The massage is one of the few things that really just fix my body aches. I've tried to find somebody who'll come to the house to do massages, but I haven't been able to find that. Yeah, most days here we run to the post office. Morton and I have already talked about, should we just have a couple days a week that we send it? But I don't like to hold orders. I love processing orders on the same day that I get them. I love it when people say, that was so fast. That makes me super happy. Unless it's like one of our boxes that I'm, that I have a date for that we go on. This works really good. Really good. Try that. This would work with glitter too if you were glittering something. Just put it right in with it. It saves you using the spoon. And then look, just Morton went down to clear space in the freezer. This could be a while. This could be a while. These are so beautiful. I'm loving them. And this little grass mirroring on them. Oh. Loving them. Waiting on the kiln is a hard thing. I'm into like instant gratification with crafts, and glass is not one of them. Like I can picture in my mind how I think it's gonna look, but till it comes out of the kiln. Sheila says you ship super fast. Yay, yay. Yeah, I love it because people, like, we order stuff, and then sometimes, like, if we're ordering from, a small business or an artisan kind of person, you don't know, like, when their shipping is. I have one friend who, she only ships every 2 weeks. I'm like, I could never do that. I could never, ever do that. I could never do that. I ship in the morning. It doesn't take me long. When I jump off of here, I gotta check my orders because somebody had sent me a message and said she was ordering something. And I had a couple and I wanted to wait till hers came in, till I put them out. Do you do that when you craft? Do you always try to find like a little, a way to make it easier on yourself if you're making stuff like this? I have somebody who wants little mushrooms like this. The mushrooms are a pain in the neck, but they're super beautiful because I gotta fuse it first as a dot like this, and then I cut this in half, right, to make my mushroom. They look so cool. So I'll have to fuse a whole bunch of my dots with dots on them and different colors and things. What would you rather do? Would you rather sell items one at a time, or would you rather sell like by the dozen to a shop? Which would you prefer? Waiting on an order mailed out on Saturday. Might still be in California. I like getting an order. Like the kind of the worst thing that ever happened. It was good, but it was bad. When I lived in Scotland, I got an order for 350 stained glass fish pins, and I was wanting the money, so I had said yes, but they wanted them all exactly the same. Until I got done doing them, it had like broken my spirit. I used to make and sell them on the regular. I can't do it anymore. I might be able to. How is it, honey?
What?
Did you find a space?
No, I'll need to make one.
Oh,
What is that? Is it water?
It's water. It freezes. We put it in the fridge for about 4 hours, and we just have to totally clear a shelf, and then tell the ladies don't bump it.
Well, there's no danger of getting a shelf totally clear.
No, not totally cleared. Wonder if Jimmy and Erica would have space in theirs. They will have. They got a lot of freezer space.
I'll give them a call.
Would you, honey, I'm still on alive. Been sitting here yakking all morning. Good morning, Paula. And Paula says, good morning, honey. And Sheila likes both. I like both ways too. Because I like doing something like this, even though it's kind of the same, they're all different. That little guy's super cool. He's going in. He's going to come down here. Did you get an answering machine? What time is it? Maybe. Oh, I heard the door. They might be somewhere. They might be away. You've done that with Etsy, a large bookmark order overnight for a teacher. Aw. And you did it for a discounted price. See, I like to keep my prices. I like to keep them where like those 350 fish I did them for a discounted price. Because I'm thinking it'll be great, you know, the big order. But I always have had this. I think in my mind how long it will take. Now I have learned. I used to feel like I just knew it. But now I have learned what I do if I'm trying to time myself. I'll make a couple things, like whatever it is, and I'll time myself doing them and then take the average time off of there. Because if you don't, every single time you're going to underestimate how long it takes you to do something, whether it's painting a wall in your house, whether it's making an order for a customer. It's our nature to think, oh, it doesn't take that long, because we enjoy what we're doing. We're enjoying it. So we feel like, oh, it doesn't take that long. But then you sit down and it's like 42 hours later on your project that was supposed to take 20 hours. 42 hours later, you're saying, why? Why didn't I realize? What you got there, babe? Just don't sugar them. Don't, honey, I don't like this plan at all.
Well, I'm not sticking glass in the freezer, not in a container.
You're gonna have a little, take it on that tray. Look at Morton. Clever. Clever, clever. Just let it on that tray.
Well,
Let
I
it
need
on the
something
silver
that's-
tray.
Is there a Chinese carton up here? Or a piece of cardboard, because I need to slide it off and into the freezer.
That tray's flat.
That's floppy.
This tray is not floppy.
I can't put the whole tray into the freezer. I've only got room to put the blue thing.
I don't have something that's flat. Oh, over there, that piece of cardboard at the top, look. That piece of cardboard. That will work. 2 pieces of three. It was third from her. Close your Etsy shop. Yeah, I don't do Etsy. Etsy is just not good. And Zooty doesn't make or sell multiples of anything. I like that policy too. I like that. Honey, where does it go? Just let it the same size. Let it like it
Have
is.
you seen in the freezer lately?
Yeah, the freezer is stuffed. What do you say to the gunnels? Full to the gunnels, babe?
Yeah.
Honey, do you love the studio now?
Yeah.
I love the studio. Thank you. That will disappear into the freezer for approximately 4 hours. You can take it down in the silver tray if you wanted to. Bye, Morton. And off he goes. Off he goes. Back in the mid-2000s, you started 17, 18 years ago. Oh, so you're old school Etsy. I had Etsy shop for a minute, but it was crazy fees. And everybody was just going to my website anyway. And everything takes fees. You know, whatever payment form you make takes fees. Whatever, Yeah, everything is just takes fees. It's annoying. Super annoying. I still take checks. You're still working on your website. Sheila, you should come down here and we could work on websites together. I'm getting mine sorted when I'm in Florida. Or when I'm in Florida, if you wanted to, we could Zoom or FaceTime. Because we both have BraveNet. And I can show you what I'm doing anyway on there. I'm going to put their shopping cart feature on mine so people can order a lot of different things. Dang it, I forgot to do it down in here. I forgot my own step. I want to make a video about, I want to make like a how-to video about doing a website. And I want to, yeah. The thing with if you do social media though, like I can't keep stuff stocked because there's, probably with all of our socials combined and my customers, I probably have 300,000 people. So if, what is it, 1% of that is 3,000 people that are like buying customers. I don't think I have that many. I think I truthfully have about 2,000 regular buying customers from me. So I typically don't have enough stuff. And what I do is I post, well, like a big, huge majority of my stuff doesn't come from TikTok. It comes from my Facebook group, or my Facebook page, the 1870 Studio, and the 1870, and just my own personal Facebook, and Instagram, and on here. It was funny, the other day I was doing a live on here and I sold my first thing during a live. A person was looking at something, I forget what it was. I think it was the mystery package with the hearts right now that I'm doing. And a person came on and said, oh, I just went and bought one. So with social media, I think I don't ever like to feel like I'm hard selling something. I just like to show what I'm doing. And if somebody likes it, they buy it. And I love that. I love that. So when I'm at arts and craft shows, I'm not keen into selling the stuff. I like making the stuff. I don't like the selling the stuff. I mean, you gotta sell the stuff because you don't want to just have mountains of stuff in your house. You can't. That guy looks cool. I'm gonna put a dash more of my blue in here. We gotta make frit. We gotta make frit. Down in my old studio, my frit was so organized, color by color. I had this great little stand for it. And when it came up here, it got wild. And now my frit is a mess. Maybe tomorrow we'll do some frit making on live. It's very loud and annoying. Ziggy, turn off the desk. Ziggy, turn off desk.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the lid on this and give it a shake. Your customers are from many sources too. Yeah, one website. I love the one website. I want to start doing stuff on my link tree where I just make a separate page that they click to for like mystery packages or whatever. Because a lot of times people go to your website and they're like, I don't know where it is. And you go through the steps and stages. And like, I want to get that sorted while I'm in Florida. I want to do so much while I'm in Florida. I think we're going to be there for 2 to 3 weeks. I think at least 2 weeks. Thanks, honey. That's grape. Martin brought me beautiful grape glass.
Still one that big sticker.
Yeah. Honey, how would you feel about making frit tomorrow? We need to. I'm out of lots of colors. That's better. Needed some more blue in there. That turquoisey blue is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. These look like little shamrocks in a nest. Little Irish nest. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, I want to put that on. This is a hollow. It might break. I mean, it might shatter wrong. Nope. This is getting this little guy around here. He looks like a horseshoe. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I got one here too. Grabbed an extra. This is fun. Shake and bake, and I helped. Remember the shake and bake commercial? It's shake and bake, and I helped. I used to always beg my mom to get shake and bake because it did look so good. Never had it. We had, she would use Bisquick and seasonings. Or just grill the pork chops. Always wanted shake and bake chicken. Mom would make her batter though out of Bisquick and I don't know what all she put in there. Salt, pepper, maybe paprika. I watched a cool video of this lady making paprika. She took all these red peppers, then dehydrated them, then put them in her blender. Like a whole dehydrator full of peppers, red peppers, put them in her blender, and then it made like a thing of this big full of paprika. I was into it until I saw how little paprika she got from that. Click the share. Inside of it. My only complaint on here is these comments are so little. One of our 1870 friends recently hacked there a few days ago. Share with friends and said these look yummy. All Facebook are in your crowd. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, the hackers are worse than trolls. I detest both, but I really detest hackers. I just put a big giant blob on. Okay, it's gonna stay. It's gonna look cool. I can't wait till these come out of the kiln. I'm so excited. They're gonna be adorable. There. I feel like I'm making a batch of cookies. A wonderful batch of cookies. I just keep mixing and stirring this up. Anything that kind of gets too chunky. Nanook of the North.
Yeah.
Here goes Nanook of the North.
And your insoles up in the boots are garbage.
Can you see? Everybody going away. Babe, you look super sad.
Yeah, I hate going in this
Oh.
way. file test.
Don't do too much. Poor Morton. Yeah, YouTube is chill. They don't have, I don't know if I can sing on here. You wouldn't like that. That would not be good. But it's copyright issues. I just see if it's okay for your own music, right? We could just listen to my whole catalog of music over and over. I need to write some music that's chill. I'm nervous though with that stuff in that stuff that Morton just put back in the freezer. Oh, I wish the girls were awake so I could tell them to not touch it. They have this habit of when they go in the freezer, they'll like unload the whole freezer onto the floor to look and see what's in there. And my mermaid shells can't get moved. $11.08. It's usually 12:30 till they get up. It has been fun having them here, except the time schedule difference. We don't do morning at all. Oh, that one's gonna be beautiful. Beautiful. They do have a selection of music you can use. Oh, just instrumental. Oh, how do you find that out? How do I get that? How do I get that? Oh my gosh. Tell me. Can I do it from here? I'm gonna push a plus button. Nope. Start a poll. Chat filter. Nope. Is there a way to do it from here? Magic. Retouch on. It didn't do anything for me, did it? Retouch didn't help. Highlight saved your channel as unlisted for up to what? 6 degrees here, yuck. Just like Morton too. What is that? At least 1 minute of video is needed to start a highlight. Okay, we're not doing that. If that doesn't wake them up, nothing should. So I can retouch. What's the microphone? That was to turn the microphone off. Let me ask Ziggy. Ziggy, what music can you play on YouTube Lives?
From streamscheme.com. Royalty-free music is the only kind of music you can play on YouTube without risking a DMCA takedown.
I don't want that. I don't want a DMCA whatever takedown. Royalty-free music. Well, there is a lot of royalty-free music. But I would also be scared. I don't want to do anything that's naughty, that would cause issue. I don't know what Morton's doing, but it's flipping loud. public access, yeah. Maybe the next time I go live on TikTok, I'll ask Ziggy to play royalty-free music. Instrumental royalty-free music. And then I'll try uploading that video to YouTube and see if they let it go. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's fixing our broken cart. Our wood cart. And I hope he has his coat off while he's doing it, because he's out in the stove room. I can still hear Morton's mom saying to him, "Take your jacket off. When you go outside, you won't feel the benefit." She said it to me, too. Might actually, I have some room on my sheet. I might actually make up some freeform shamrocks. Maybe. Ay, 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 ay. That one reminds me of Charles Rennie Macintosh, the way they just laid on there. They look cool. Only video posting here. I'm not sure. She uses it, music on low while she's live. That's cool. when you're on YouTube, or when I go live on YouTube, do you get a notification? I wondered if YouTube is better at notifying than TikTok is. TikTok's lately been horrible at notifying. There you go. There's so many people just, I swear it's like they come on the live just to say, I didn't get a notification whenever I'm on TikTok. It happens every time. My stomach's making rumbling noises. I'm Pooh Bear. Rumbly in my tumbly. Two, three, four, five, six. 1 dozen, 2 dozen. This is great. I have 2 more of these left to do. And I think I'm just gonna have enough powder for the 2 more left to do. Oh, goodness. I woke up at 4 a.m. and I regret that. I don't know what's wrong with me. And then I laid there, well, I went to the bathroom, came back, laid there, and I started thinking about projects. I should never do that. When I start thinking about projects, that's it. It's over. I was thinking about these. I was thinking, should I get up now and just start on them? But it was 4 a.m. I did not do that. I've always been like an early riser. 6 a.m. is like so late for me to sleep. 4 a.m. is too dang early. Even I know that. My last one. I still have a little bit of that powder left. My frit. Last Shamrock going on now. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna get silly and I'm gonna make some little fun things here. I'm gonna make some little fun things here. I have some of this powder left. I have an idea. I'm gonna put glue all over this. All over. Oh, this is gonna be cute. This is gonna be cute. This is gonna be cute. Find a little eyeball. A little eyeball. Oh, here's a little green eyeball. Take a little orange. Wait, no, I got something better than that. Where's my orange? Here. I'm gonna take this orange. I'm gonna take two little legs. Actually, I'm not going to use these because they're not thick enough. I'm going to use these because they are thick enough. Caught it. Yay. I'm going to try a little bird. I'm going to try a little bird. 2 little legs. Oh, he's gonna be adorable. He is gonna be adorable. He's gonna be so cute. I've been wanting to try this for ages too. Sorry you can't see down here. If I put it down here, can you see this? No. We put little dots for the feet. Little dots for the feet. This color. I gotta use glue and I gotta use my tweezers.